With the rising cost of housing prices nowadays, a lot of people have resorted to other means in order to survive, and I 100% agree. You see, for every apartment you get, you need to make three times the rent, right? That sounds fair when you first hear about it, but then if your rent $1,500, $1,800, $2,000, especially if you live in one of these bigger cities like in New York City, you're not gonna get a nice apartment or just a decent livable apartment for under 16K a month. You get what I'm saying? And plus you got utilities. So you're telling me I gotta make three times that. And then I have to pay for utilities, food prices, everything is just way too expensive in the world. So we're gonna look at some examples of people living in their cars because of this exact thing. Now, knowing this video, I am not making fun of or doing no weird negative stuff in this video. I just want to shine a light on this specific issue because people are suffering and it's not okay. Housing prices absolutely need to drop 100%. Let's just get into some examples.
So it's been 7 days since I've been living in my car. I fled an abusive relationship that I'm not going back to. And I'm in a city where I have no family and I refuse to go back home and live with either my mom or my dad or my grandparents. I'm gonna make this shit work, Patch. We gon' get through this shit together. But I am surprisingly doing so good. Like, I'm pretty sure it's because I have God on my side and I know that God is leading me. Like, I'm literally following this divine light. I'm not doing anything on my own because God is good and I listen to him. But anyway, I feel so peaceful, right? And so free. And I know part of it, most of it, is because I'm no longer stuck with that man. Um, and I wasn't even stuck with him. I think I'm just doing it out of necessity. I was just staying with him out of necessity. But this ain't about that. This is about living in my car. So I've learned so many different things living in my car, and like just different tips and tricks and hacks. And I know this isn't like that video. I don't want people to refer to this video as like a tip on like tips on what to do when you live in your car. But I got a few. All right, so I got these window covers from Amazon, and they like completely black out from the outside. Super dope, and it keeps it cool in here. I got a generator for it, has outlets and lights and shit, and I bought my fan to keep me cool so I can plug it into my generator. I charge it. I normally charge it like I'll go to like if I go research at the library, because like I go to the library a lot, or if I go to like a cafe, because I teach Black history on my other page, so like I'll go and like study in places or whatever. And this is even before I was homeless. Essentially, I would go to like cafes, but now when I go, I bring my generator with me and I just charge it there. I'll be there for like maybe 2-3 hours or whatever. So yeah, I got my generator. You want a generator, bitch. Okay. And then normally, because like you have to sleep in places like I don't know, fucking Harbor Freight or Home Depot or Flying J, you have to sleep in places where it's like lights outside. So this is gonna be bright back here, so you want to get something to cover this too. I got a blanket to cover this. um a gym membership. Get a gym membership for many reasons. Get a gym membership. Not just to stay in shape, but to shower, brush your teeth, have somewhere to use the bathroom. I found a foster for my dog, so she's gonna be going to her foster tomorrow, which is gonna suck for me because I'm gonna miss my baby. But that's something that I did. Um, Gas stations. I'm not gonna lie, being homeless is showing me a lot about being resourceful. Like gas stations have free microwaves. So if you ever want to get anything, like buy anything to like eat, I have a cooler here. That's another thing I have. I have a cooler. It's an igloo cooler. So I just get ice. I got a bunch of stuff in there. I got like a bag of spinach, some celery, carrots, sandwich making stuff, little packs of chia seeds. I got a bunch of different stuff in here. And
So going off this video, it seems like she's making it work. She's in a fortunate position and she's making it work. She's doing what she got to do and she's being very resourceful. So what I'm going to say is I wish her the best. I hope that with her constant efforts trying to move up in life and everything, I hope she actually prosper. No person should have to go through this. I feel like everybody should have some type of housing. Do everybody deserve a mansion? No, but everybody should have some type of housing. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. But let's look at the rest of the video and then move on to some other examples.
like you can store it in there. Also, I got burritos. So that's what I was talking about, the microwave. You can heat the burritos up either at gas stations or hotels, like during breakfast and stuff, they have like microwaves and stuff. Um, what else? Honestly, that's it. I gotta get my day started though. My day always starts the same. I take a shower, morning praise, and then I eat breakfast. Normally also while I eat breakfast, because I'll try and find like a nice park to just sit at or whatever and eat breakfast. Um, so I can play with my dog, and that'll be a time that she can get her play in. And today gotta be like the last day, so we gonna have a extra long play date.
I've been living in my car for over 70 days now, and I'm in a pickle. I ran out of food. I don't have any gas, so I'm kind of stranded in a parking lot. I've been here for around 4 days now, and I'm a little stressed, but I'm still making it work somehow. I'm trying everything in my character to just not go on the side of the road and beg for money because I don't know, just something deep down in me is telling me that's not the way to do it. And then the hunger starts to kick in and your tummy's just rumbling and you're just like, man, you start to get really desperate. I'm fucking desperate to get food. I was like, man, I can see why people freaking go to stores and steal. But I don't steal. When I stole as a kid, I did steal when I was a kid. I got caught and I was freaking scared, man. I was fucking scared. I never did it again after that. Sorry, Mom. I know you're gonna see this message. But I'm an artist and I'm very freaking creative. So I was like, man, I gotta find a creative way for me to actually get some food because I need some meat. I was eating like bananas and bread for a while because it was super cheap. Did you know bananas, a single banana at Target is 25 cents? And then like I got a loaf of bread for like $1.49, which was great. But now it's all gone. So my creative solution was like, okay, there's restaurants around me right now. And I know that restaurants typically throw away some food at the end of the day. And I know that there's also the app Too Good To Go where they pretty much sell the leftovers that restaurants have, which kind of sucks because like I don't have the money to actually pay for Too Good To Go. But I saw a buffet when I was walking the other day and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll try out this buffet. I walked up to the buffet around 6:30 and I was like, hey, I'm curious what you guys do with the leftovers. And the lady at the desk was like, sometimes we have some person like throw out the trash or do a little bit of side work. And I was like, okay, cool. And she's like, you want me to ask the manager? I was like, yeah. So she got the manager. And the manager came up and I started talking to the manager for a little bit and she said, come back at 9:30.
I'll take out trash, I'll sweep, whatever. 9:30? Thank you.
That was 3 hours later. So I went back to my car and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm excited. And then I go back after 3 hours later to the buffet place. And it turns out that the lady just gave the food to somebody else. She didn't even care about me. And I was like, man, dude, the world is freaking rough. I was like, honestly, I was bawling. Cause like food, like survive, like it's fucking crazy. Anyways, I was like, I need to really do something about this. And so I started walking back to my car and then I saw Little Caesars across the street. While in the Little Caesars, I asked the coworkers, what do you guys do with the food? The lady said, we mark it up and we just keep it in the back. I was like, is there anything I could do to possibly get some of that food? Like any side work, I can sweep, I can help out or anything? And she's like, no. So I was like, okay, fuck. What the hell is going on with this? Like, what do people do with the leftover food? Do you guys just really just throw it away? Like, that's messed up. Anyways, I was losing hope at that moment. I was feeling very distraught. And I was just like, man.
So I'm gonna pause this video right here. It seems like he's in a rough position, just like the previous woman, and I wish him the best. One, and he's being very resourceful. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes in life, you're in a bad position. You're not always gonna be in the greatest position in life, but as long as you keep your head up, keep working, do what you need to do, and have a plan, I'm sure every single person that I'm reacting to in this video could come out of this situation and triumph through it. You get what I'm saying? Let's see some more examples.
So we have to stay cold at nighttime, and that is impossible. You're not going to have that happen. But with the daytime, you have these reflectors up all day, and you park in the shade. And the reason why is because items keep residual heat. So even this in the daytime will keep this heat. So when you try to cool down in the nighttime, it's impossible. Everything around you is hot. So I have 2 fans running at nighttime hooked up to my Bluetti over there. I have the windows are cracked, if you can see. I have the reflectors going, and these are on all day where I park at to reduce the heat by 20%, or 20 degrees, I mean. And silver side cools the car, black side heats the car, and also keep in the shade as much as possible. So it really helps to wear something light at nighttime. That's how you keep cool. Also, holding onto a cold, fresh water bottle. Put it on your back when you sleep.
Friendly reminder, you are under zero obligation to make sense to anybody with your own life.
Look, you guys, I want everybody watching this video to be grateful for what you have, right? You see, when we're stuck in our own lives and we don't realize what's going on around us, we start to be very unappreciative of what we have. If you have a roof over your head right now, food on your table, know that right now is a luxury in the world. Right now, I'm gonna give an example by my life, right? I'm in the military, I'm in the army, I'm currently deployed. I can't say where and when, what country I'm in, but yeah, I'm currently overseas. And sometimes I see a lot of things where, like, Americans, a lot of people that grew up with, like, you know, with roofs over their head and all these things, they so ungrateful. Because there's people living in tents, in huts. Even in America, there's so many countless people. Like, this person right here has to eat fries as her first meal of the day. Who knows if she got any more money? You get what I'm saying, bro? Be very appreciative of what you got. Do not take it for granted, because it could be taken away from you like this. You 1 minute in life, you could be up, you could be down. You get what I'm saying? For all these people, and also don't ever judge anybody for a position they're in life, because they might be down right now, but 5 years from now, that one person might be a millionaire. I want you guys watching this video to research something. Research how many millionaires, self-made millionaires, was homeless in their 20s. Research that. You will be surprised on how many. I bet you when all those millionaires was homeless, nobody thought that, oh damn, in 7 years he gonna be a multi-millionaire and I might want to get a job working for him. You get what I'm saying? I bet people just was trying to, you know, oh, he a bum, oh, they broke, blah blah blah. Never judge nobody. That's why I don't ever judge nobody, bro. Only way I would judge you if you constantly judging others, if you constantly being mean and nasty to others, then I would judge you. I'm be like, you can't be acting like that. But other than that, if I just meet somebody, they're in an unfortunate position, so what? Because a lot of us been in unfortunate positions before. I know for a fact I have. So I'm gonna be grateful for what I have in the present day, and I hope you guys have that same mentality. Just to end this video right here, like I said earlier, be grateful for what you have. You never know when everything you have could just be snatched away at a moment's notice. You won't even see it coming. Be grateful. Never judge anybody. And for all my people that's in unfortunate positions, I don't know what you're going through in life, but know you could get through it. Just stay persistent, stay working. It may sound cliche, but it's true. Keep your head up high even when it's hard. Today, I woke up a little bit depressed. I don't know why. Maybe because I was feeling like my life is not really going nowhere and things of that aspect. And me watching this video and these clips, it honestly gave me more of a perspective. Like, life could be so much worse than what it is right now. So be grateful. I got a roof over my head. I got food on my table every single day. I got a good job. Be grateful for what you got, bro. It's okay to want more. It's more than okay to want more for yourself, but don't be ungrateful. All right, like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content, and follow me on Instagram at Next Coming. Right now I have memberships on my channel. You got 3 different tiers, and you got perks for every single tier. So if you want to help me continue on doing YouTube, you could become one of my tier members. There's 3 different tiers. I love you guys. Thank you guys for all the comments, the supports, and all of that. I don't get a lot, but I get just enough to help me keep going. Peace, y'all.